I'm in.
At some point, we want people to do some work. So we create tasks and hope they'll get done. In Align, not only do you create a task card, but you will also create conversations, store documents, and automatically notify others of your progress. An overview. The creation and management of tasks is the heart of Align. As a participant in Align, you can create a task, assign it to someone in your particular subdomain, and track its progress through notifications. The purpose of tasks. Tasks are the work that you and your team will do to achieve the goals of your subdomain. For this reason, they need to be meaningful, allocated to the right people, and achievable in the time or effort allocated to the task, as well as the time frame or duration allocated to the body of work the task is associated with. How to access tasks. To create a task, click on the plus sign next to the label Backlog Next or Doing. This will create a new task. You will need to provide your task with a name, a description, an estimate of how long the task will take, and then you can save it. There are a range of other fields you can use as you manage the task, and we will discuss those next. Features. When you create a task, you will see this interface. Within a task, you must do the following. You need to estimate effort. This might be difficult if you are not going to be doing the work. But part of Align is about collaboration, so ask the right people the right questions and provide an estimate. This is really important because it helps in reporting, estimating how much work each of the team have, and forces us to think about what it is that we are doing. If you create a task, you will automatically be following it. This means that you will get notifications when things change in relation to the task, even if it is assigned to someone else. Using the drop-down list, you can assign the task to someone who is in the same subdomain as the task you created. You should provide a due date, as this will help you identify things that are urgent in your to-do list. When you create the task, its status will be based on which status type you use to create it. Backlog Next or Doing. You can change that in the mobile or by dragging the task to the appropriate status in the Kanban. Actual effort is recorded for use in reports, the calendar function, and billing. Future releases will use this data to calculate estimated effort based on similar tasks and the participant completing the task. The progress indicator lets the owner of the task update their progress, which in turn notifies those people following the tasks. It is also a field you can sort on in the list view. You can choose a color for the task. For instance, all the bugs could be red, the test screen, etc. People can add notes to the task. This is particularly useful when a number of people collaborate on a piece of work. It is not unusual for a task to be reassigned to different participants in a subdomain, or for the assignee to get input from the creator of the task as they progress it. For example, asking for clarification or more information, or finally getting agreement that the task is done prior to moving it to done. Capacity to accomplish is a relative scale, with 1 being low and 4 meaning the assignee has plenty of capacity to accomplish the task in the time frame indicated, i.e. by the due date. List view can be sorted by capacity to see which people in an environment may be struggling with their workload. And you can give a task a priority, which is useful in sorting which tasks a person should focus on. For more info on list view, see the relevant QRG. The next time you open the task, the chat tab will be active. This chat room allows for contextual, real-time discussion and collaboration with all the participants following the task, as well as the ability to add documents or images and hold video calls. For more on the chat functionality, see the relevant QRG. Managing tasks. Once you have created your task, there are a few methods to manage them. The first is in the Kanban view, and the other is list view. See the list view QRG for more info. In Kanban view, you'll see all the tasks assigned or not assigned to users. It's up to the team how they want to go about assigning tasks. Some teams leave everything in backlog, and only assign tasks when someone is free to work on the next logical piece. Others like to assign everything up front to make sure they have covered all the skills they need, and to get a good sense of how much total work is involved. This can be done using the dashboard view, so have a look at that QRG if you haven't done so already. You can use the filters to just look at tasks assigned to one or several people. Or you can use list view, where you can sort the tasks by their fields and combine sorts. For example, by due date and then by priority. Also similar to these views is the to-do list, where you can quickly see everything assigned to you, as well as those things assigned to you that are overdue. There are separate QRGs for filters, list view, and the to-do list available.